Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. First of all, I hope you have all had the most amazing Christmas with friends, family, loved ones, however you have spent it. I hope it has been amazing for you. You've managed to relax, enjoy it and make many, many wonderful memories. Now, as you can see, a little bit of a different video from me today. So my original plan had been, once I'd got Christmas Day, Boxing Day out the way, I was going to film a couple of New Year's party nail videos to upload New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Unfortunately, I've been quite unwell over Christmas. It's the way it goes. So I've sort of spent a few hours here and there with my family, sort of Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and the rest of it in bed asleep. So those designs didn't happen, but I really wanted to do an end of year video for you all, just to sort of finish off the year on my channel. So I thought long and hard, oh, how am I going to do this? And I thought, well, look, I talk about my ill health or my health problems a lot. I'm very open about it, especially, you know, if it's meant I've had to take a bit of a break for a few weeks and things. Why not just set up the camera where I'm sat in bed and just film something? So that's what I'm doing. Real life, real me behind the camera, sat in my bed in my Christmas pyjamas still. I'm going to focus more on my highlights from the year and sort of things I've been really grateful for this year. And I suppose the best place to start there will be all the support I get for my YouTube channel, my YouTube videos, and sort of all the designs and the content I bring. You know, I'm so grateful that I'm still able to do that, and that my, you know, subscribers are growing, and I love each and every one of you, the support you give my videos with likes and comments and shares and everything. You know, thank you always for all of your support here and also on my Instagram, my TikTok and my Facebook. It means so much to me. So I'm going to go right back to January. I'm not really going to do something for every month. I've just picked out a few things that have happened this year that have sort of made me go, oh wow, it's not all bad, is it? So first thing, right back in January, I had a nail team ambassador weekend. So my dad very kindly took me up to Doncaster so I could meet Gemma, and also all of the other nail team girls, and you know, it was absolutely incredible. Firstly, to finally meet Gemma, because the last couple of years, you know, she has given me so many amazing opportunities, so much support and encouragement. It was really nice to just be able to finally say hello and have a hug and everything. And we had a really nice ambassador weekend where we just talked about the brand and how we can support each other and help each other grow and just meet each other and talk. And yeah, it was so nice. It was great to get away for a weekend to do all of that and meet my nail team family, who mean the world to me. And we have got another one booked for next year or this year, depending on when I upload this video, which I'm really looking forward to. So finally meeting Gemma, really, and all the girls, but you know, Gemma especially, was you know, a massive highlight for me this year, just because she has been the most amazing support. So thank you, Gemma. And I suppose we could carry on the nail team theme, because later on in the year, so sort of August, September-ish time, I took on a slightly bigger role within the nail team, as an administrator for sort of the nail team Facebook group and pages and things, just to help out Gemma and to support her. And as something else I'm really grateful for, you know, because I can't work as a nail tech at the moment, and I don't know if I will be able to again, and if I can, when. But Gemma's still got that belief in me, and she's given me all these amazing opportunities, but also keeps pushing me. And for me, that added responsibility, helping with the admin, you know, helping to create content for the group and the page, and to, you know, really get some conversations and interaction going between everyone. It means a lot to me that she trusts me, and some of the, you know, I wasn't the only one, but you know, she trusts us enough to do that with her brand as well. And then to follow on from that, I was then given the title of head ambassador, which doesn't make me better than any of the other ambassadors. First of all, they're all amazing. Head ambassador just means I can take a little bit of pressure off of Gemma. I can be a bit of a go-between if Gemma needed a bit of time off or whatever. And the fact that she felt that I was able to do that, I was the person to do that. It was something else that pushed my confidence a little bit further. It gave me I can do this. You know, even though I'm not working, I can still find a role in this industry, and I can still help people. And I love being part of the nail team. I think I'll have been an ambassador for 3 years come April, May. And it's been amazing, absolutely amazing. So Gemma, and to all the nail team girls, thank you so much for everything. I'm not sure I'd still be doing it if I wasn't part of this team. I think I might have gone, do you know what? Can't work on clients, what's the point? So thank you, girls. And 2022 has just been an incredible year. There have been ups and downs, you know, but ultimately we've ended the year really looking forward to what's to come in 2023. So my role with the nail team and as an ambassador for the nail team and Gems and everything, that is just, for me, that is what keeps me, as much as all of your support of my subscribers and everything, being an ambassador for Gemma and the nail team is just, I mean, massive part of my 2022 highlights, my 2022 life. And then I suppose the next biggest highlight for sort of nail wise was being featured in Scratch magazine. And I suppose again that wouldn't have happened without Gemma, without her saying yes, put your name put your story forward. They were asking for stories from nail professionals who had overcome adversity to sort of continue in their career, and I contacted them with my story. I'll be honest, I wasn't sure if my story would be exactly what they needed, because I'm not actually working on clients still, but I had a whole page feature in Scratch magazine with my story, and I even got a few comments from people that sort of said, hearing your story has made me believe that I can still do it. So that meant everything to me. So thank you so much, Scratch magazine, for sharing my story. Excuse me. I created so many nail designs this year. It's like impossible to pick any favourites, but I'm so proud with the way my work is heading. You know, I can see improvements all the time. It's nowhere near perfect, and there's always room for improvement, but I see the improvement all the time. I have steps back as well, where I think, oh my God, what have I done that? that looks like a beginner's done it, but we all have that, and we're all our own worst enemies. But I think sometimes you need to take a step back and go, actually, I am doing all right, I am doing well. And I think that is really important. It's so easy to see what's not perfect in your opinion, and pick out mistakes and criticise your work, but it's so difficult to compliment your own work, and we all need to do that much more. Not, big-headed or anything, but you've got to have belief in yourself. You've got to find the good in your work as much as you might find what's wrong, because if you don't, why is anyone else going to? And I think that's something else that I've got massively from Gemma this year, because she's had so much belief in me. It's really hard for me to keep going, I can't do this, I'm rubbish, what's the point of me? Because somebody with a name, one of the biggest names in the industry, Gemma Lambert-Lewis, is going, actually, you've got this, you can do this, keep pushing yourself, keep doing it. Why shouldn't I believe that? And I'm saying that to all of you out there in the nail industry. You believe in yourself as well. Find the good in your work, not just the things you want to improve on or the things you've done wrong. We're all going to find those. That's easy. The hard part is congratulating yourself and patting yourself on the back and saying, actually, that's it, I pulled it out of the bag. I'm so proud of that design. 2023, we are all going to find a little bit more confidence in ourselves, in our work, in our lives in general. That is what I would love to see. I feel like I'm turning this into a bit of a mindfulness confidence build. I don't know. If you switched off now, I don't blame you. I love seeing the other nail team girls, their work growing, my followers, my subscribers, people that give me so much encouragement. I love seeing where their designs have sort of grown year to year as well. I love seeing improvement in people's work, and not just in their work, in their confidence. I love seeing people believe in themselves and pat themselves on the back. I love that. But yeah, that is just everything to me. I'm going to move on because I'm blabbering now. I think the last thing for sort of my nail highlights for the year is seeing all of my swatch pictures on the nail team website. And I suppose I'm going back to Gemma again, but to see the work I have spent hours and hours working on, and it's not a chore for me. I love swatching. I absolutely love it. It's like therapy. I love it. I love swatching. I love doing it. So to see my work on the nail team website for all the collections, it makes me feel so proud. So yeah, I feel I'm going into 2023 with a really positive mindset when it comes to sort of my nails and where I'm going in the into the new year. Now, I've got goals. Always got goals. I want to focus on freehand nail art. I love using decals and stickers and things like that. They are great. They are quick. They are easy, especially if you are not very artistic, or if you are working in a very busy salon environment and just don't have time. I don't have that excuse. I've got time, oodles of time. I struggle with doing freehand. I wouldn't say I'm the most artistic person in the world, but I can paint a little bit. I struggle more with the sit hunching over and things, because back, shoulders, heads, knees and toes. But that is my focus. I want to do more freehand. The next one is I have signed up to a lot of the online nail art courses from the nail team. They're amazing. If you haven't, check them out. There is so much you can learn from them. And the great thing about them is you can do them in your own time. There is no time limit or anything. So I've signed up to loads of them. I've not sort of made myself sit and do them. So each month I'm going to complete at least one. At least one. If I can do 2 or 3, brilliant. But I'm going to work on at least one of the nail team courses and any others I may find out there once a month, every month. And then I suppose my biggest goal for 2023, I'm putting it on there because it's a big thing for me, but it's very dependent on a lot of other things. But it is to get my nail room done, sorted, moved into. As I said, you know, that is very dependent on work in the house, the extension, the garage conversion, and doing all of that work. I can't get my nail room until that is done, but my goal really is to be able to help with that as well. So financially and getting to a point where this time next year or this year that doesn't make sense. This video next year, the next one that I do, the roundup of 2023, I could be doing it from a nail room, not from a bed. So that is massive for me, but I'm hoping to get there. But also with the nail room will open up so many more avenues and opportunities for me. I could potentially take on 1 or 2 clients, people I know mainly. I could then start creating my own online courses. I will have my filming set up all the time, so I could film a quick video, and if I don't feel like tidying up, I can shut the door. I can't do that at the moment. So the nail room is a huge thing for me. It's going to change so much for me. So that is my biggest goal for 2023, is to get that done. But as I said, that is not something I can achieve on my own, and it's not something that's in my hands as such. This has turned into a much longer video than I was anticipating. It's because once I get started talking and blabbering, I can't stop. So if you're still with me at this moment, thanks. I'm nearly done, I promise. I thought I'd just throw in a couple of personal highlights from 2022, because do you know what, there was a few this year. I think first of all, the biggest one was nephew number 5 was born. But not only that, I've been very isolated the last few years, and I've missed out on so much with the younger 4 nephews because of my mobility issues and other things. But my brother and his partner Kaylee, she has been incredible this year as well in pushing me and encouraging me to get out and making time for me to go around to see them, so I can start building a relationship with the younger 4 like I've got with the older one. And it's been amazing being able to see them regularly, watching the little one sort of growing up, where I've missed that with the other 3, and building a bond and a relationship with them has just been amazing. That's my biggest personal highlight of 2022, and I can't wait to keep working on that in 2023. You know, and watching them grow even more, first birthday and for the little one, and it's really nice to get out of the house and get out of my bedroom and just spend time with them. I mean, I love all 5 of my nephews. Though Ryan's now a teenager, so he's not quite the same. I'm not the nice, fun, cuddly auntie anymore. Whereas I can still be that with the younger 2. Right, the younger 4, should I say. Ryan is amazing, obviously. But being able to spend time with all 5 of my nephews has been incredible. And the times that they've come round and I've been able to have them all together, all 5 of them together. It's been so nice. And also to see the relationship they're building up with my dad, who's no relation to them whatsoever. My brother's got a different dad, but to see the relationship they're getting with my dad is amazing. It's been a huge thing for me this year, building that relationship with them, actually becoming Auntie Helly in person, not just from video messages and things, and for them actually knowing who I am and knowing more about me. So, you know, I can't thank Kaylee enough for that. And I love them all to bits, all of them, I really do. And I think the other highlight I picked out is I found a bit of confidence at cricket again. And I talk about that, the cricket club occasionally, but I've been involved at that club for 20 odd years. I've been on the committee now for 16 years, I think. No, it's actually longer than that. This is like my 18th year, I think, on the committee. How incredible is that? And I was always in the middle of everything. Teas, bar, barbecue. Right in the middle, all of the action. Always busy, always on the go. Cleaning, washing up, putting things away. And when I couldn't do any more, I felt like I'd lost my... I didn't have a sense of belonging anymore. And this year I finally found a bit of confidence again. I mean, I missed a lot the last 2 years because of COVID and shielding and things. But this year I started running events again as social secretary. I did 2 quiz nights. And I don't mean I just organised them. I wrote the quiz. I read out all the questions. I did the whole works. And I said I've always been in the centre of it, but I've been busy, you know, I've been working, whereas this, like, it was like all eyes on me. Like, ooh. And they were packed clubhouses as well. Not just like there was a few people there was lots of people there. And 3 or 4 years ago, there is no way I'd have been able to do that. So it shows growth for me. I also organised the family day there and worked it the entire day. Christ, I was knackered for a week afterwards, but I did it. And even better for me, my dad and my sister weren't there. Ryan was there and he was a massive support. I was there all day. I was exhausted, but I was the one doing it. I was the one running it. I was the one doing all the announcements and bits and pieces. And again, 4 or 5 years ago, that was never ever going to happen. So for me, that was well done, Helen. I have panic attacks at the cricket club around a lot of people I know. This was more the junior side of it, and whilst I knew a lot of them, there was a lot I didn't know. And to manage that whole day, for me, was just incredible, you know. And then at the end of the season, we had the junior presentation evening, and I mean, there was about 150 there then, and neither the president or the chairman could attend, so I went to do all the presentations. So I got up and spoke in front of everybody at the start, at the end, and presented all the trophies to the kids. Never would I have been able to do that a few years ago. And that just shows how much confidence I have built up over the last few years. And doing these videos and my role in the nail team has massively affected that and helped my confidence in my personal life as well. But I definitely feel like going into 2023 and that next season at the cricket club, I can build on that. And hopefully I won't have so many panic attacks with just 10, 15 people there. I will be able to continue organising those events and stand up in front of everybody. I sit here now and I sort of look back on 2021 and it was a pretty crappy year. And I couldn't think of much to be positive about, and the same with 2020, and to be honest 2019. But I've come to the end of 2022 and yeah, I've had ups and downs. I've had panic attacks, anxiety attacks. I live with chronic pain every day, and I've had flare-ups where I've struggled to get out of bed. I've had a couple of seizures again this year. But I'm not looking back on this year and focusing on those. I'm looking back on this year and thinking, I achieved a lot this year. And I'm proud of it. And I'm proud of me, of how far I've come. And I really hope all of you can sit and look back on 2022 and think, I achieved a lot. I think we all need to just take a moment at the end of the year and sit down and go, there are so many positives I'm taking into 2023. It is so easy to just focus on the negatives. So focus on those positives, because believe me, there have been so many this year for me. There must have been so many more for all of you. That's it. I've got nothing more to say, and whew, I can hear you all going, whoo. So if you've got to the end, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support this year, and I cannot wait to bring you even more in 2023. So to you all, Happy New Year. Have a fantastic evening, however you are spending it and celebrating the new year. Go into 2023 with that positive mindset of, this is the year. This year, whatever comes at me, I can get through it. And everything I've built in 2022, I am going to build on in 2023, because that is how I am going into it. And believe me, if I can do it, anyone can do it. So thank you all so much for watching this video, and not just for watching this video, but for watching all of my videos. I promise, as soon as I am well enough, I'm going to get filming some actual nail designs, because I've got so many ideas. I have to keep writing them down, because... So, Happy New Year to you all, and that's it. I'm going to go. I will see you in another video very, very soon. Thank you all. I love you all so much. And 2023, this is your year.